Well, here we are, Saturday, May 9th. I think I'm going to go back inside for just a bit. Oh, yeah. It's been a pretty wild day here as far as the weather goes. We get some snow squalls, and then the sun comes out and the snow melts, and then it does it again and again. It's just been one of those kind of days, but eventually it'll warm up. I need to do something down here at the woodshed that I've been forgetting to take care of. I keep forgetting to put bolts through these posts. All that's holding this band board up are some screws, and I'm pretty sure, I hope my memory's right, but there's screws at the top and the bottom. So I'm going to drill a hole through the middle here and put some 1/2-inch carriage bolts. Now the ones that I have are probably going to be a little bit long. At some point I may have to cut them off. I wish I had some shorter ones. I just don't feel like going and buying them right now. That ripped right through there. It's starting to snow again. Alright, all I need to do to finish up the woodshed is for it to warm up a bit so I can finish staining it and then put the metal roof on it, which I have sitting right here. So I'm ready to go. Just need some warmer temperatures. So last night we published the tractor reveal video and it went really well. I used a feature on YouTube that I've never used before. It's the premiere option. It was pretty neat. We had like a live chat going before the video published, and then everyone could kind of watch it together and comment. There was tons of comments, and I asked if anyone had any questions to let us know. And one of the questions that kept coming up was they wanted to see a picture of Melissa from the 80s, because in that video last night I mentioned, you know, when I saw that new MX 5400 coming in on a trailer, kind of gave it one of these, and I said the last time I had that look on my face was when I drove by a pizza shop. I think it was 1989, and I saw Melissa for the first time. But anyway, here are a few pictures of Melissa from the 80s. I love the 80s, I did. It was a lot of fun. We had a blast. But anyway, I'm gonna go get the MX 5400, and I have my first little project to do with it. I have this very small pile of number 3 limestone here. I'm just gonna spread this around in the soft spots. Now, normally, you know, when I'm spreading rock, I strip the topsoil off, but this whole area down here, there is very little on it. This was all fill, good shale. There may only be an inch of topsoil, if that, on here. And eventually this will all be rock down here. Here in the near future, I'll get a couple triaxle loads of rock. And, you know, sometimes I like to put the geotextile down first, but I don't want to do that down here. This is all going to be, it's going to be a messy area, you know, between the sawdust and wood chips and all that stuff. I just want to get some rock down, stay out of the mud, and then occasionally, you know, you can just kind of run around it with the land plane and smooth it up as needed. But, I'll go get the MX 5400, come down here, then I'll get maybe a bucket or two of 2B limestone that I have up at the house. that was really nice. Now, although I've only run that tractor for about 10 minutes, there's 3 things I can tell you. All right, the first thing I can tell you for sure is the heater works fantastic. It's about, I don't know, 36, 38 degrees around there, windy, kind of a cold, overcast day. And I had the heat on high for not even 5 minutes, had to turn it down to 1, and then actually turned it off. But the heat works really well. Number 2, the loader controls are really, they're soft and smooth and responsive, if that makes any sense. It'll take me a little getting used to. I did all right there for the first time, but I really like the loader controls. They are effortless. Really nice there. And the third thing is the stereo's fantastic. I was in there kind of jamming out to that song, Stuck in the Middle. Boy, that was a good song. That really was. But anyway, we need to change a blade on the sawmill, and then we're going to run some 2x4s off. That's next on the agenda. I normally blow the mill off after each time, you know, that I'm using it. And I didn't do that last time. So I'm going to get the leaf blower, kind of clean it up a bit, and then we'll change the blade. Changing the blades pretty quick, pretty easy. I want to make sure you wear gloves. I know that. They're sharp. I'm just loosening it up all the way. I mentioned at the beginning of this video that last night when we did the tractor reveal, we used that Premiere feature. Well, I like that live chat. That was pretty neat. We're going to start doing some live streams. We are. I don't know when, but we're going to start doing that. I like the interaction in the real time. It's pretty cool. I'm going to snug it up a little bit, see how it looks. That bugger's sharp. Woo. So I have this nice cant here on the mill. I squared this up the other night. What I'm going to do is cut this in half. It is 8 1/8 of an inch high right now. And once I cut it in half, I'll have 2 pieces that are 4 inches. Stand those both on edge, and then I'll run some 2x4s off that will be 1.5 inches by a true 4 inches wide. How's it going?
Good, how are you?
Good.
It's cold.
It is really cold.
For the record, it's May 9th.
I know. It's like 37 or something. Tomorrow's supposed to be 58 though.
Woohoo!
I'm going to run some 2x4s off there and then tell them about Hannah's graduation, how that went down there today.
Yeah, our daughter Hannah graduated from Slippery Rock University with a bachelor's degree in recreation therapy. She did an online thing with her professors and the other students in her major that are graduating. And so the ceremony, the commencement ceremony had been canceled due to the current affairs, and that's understandable. But I don't know, as a parent, I kind of thought something would maybe be scheduled like later on down the road. She does her internship for 12 weeks, but she was to walk with her class today for the graduation. And that didn't happen, so it was just the people in her major that was on a Zoom call with her professors, and they were kind and dressed up in their, professors dressed up in the graduation gown and cap, and some of the other students ordered them. Hannah did not order a cap and gown.
Yeah, so it's pretty low key, but she did graduate, so
yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
And eventually we'll have something.
So happy Mother's Day to all of you mothers and to women everywhere. If you're a mother or not, you still play an important role in raising children today. I'm sure you come in contact with them, whether you're a neighbor, an aunt, a cousin, a sister, somebody. You have to understand that you play an important role in that nurturing and loving example for our children and youth today. So happy Mother's Day to all women out there.
We got all of that out of that one log from the other night. That was a 16-inch red pine, but we got 14 2x4s and I don't know, 6 or 7 siding boards. Some of those need the bark trimmed off of them, but yeah, that's pretty good. That's a good amount out of that one log. But anyway, it's pretty cold. Melissa's making her famous cheeseburger soup tonight.
Yeah.
So we're gonna head up to the house, but yeah, it's a pretty good afternoon here after all the snow this morning, and then it melts, and then more snow, and
it's just cold.
I know.
The wind's cold.
I was glad to be able to run the MX 5400 for a bit. I kind of went over just what I could tell them so far. Really, really nice tractor.
Yeah.
But I'm off this entire next week from work, and the weather looks decent for Pennsylvania. It doesn't look fantastic, but it looks decent
For here.
So hopefully it'll warm up, get the woodshed stain. We'll start building something else. We got a lot of things going on.
Yeah.
Well, you want to wrap this video up?
It's just exciting the tractors came right in time for Mother's Day.
Yeah.
Happy Mother's Day, Mike.
I didn't really think of that. That's probably.
I think it's perfect.
Probably bad timing.
No, because you know what? The sprayer wasn't enough. I really am happy about the tractors. All right, if you like these videos, click thumbs up. Comment down below. We'd love to hear from you. Hit the subscribe and the little bell icon beside it. That'll give you notifications when we publish a video. If you have time, go check out Morgan's Off the Leash. That's my channel. It gives you an idea from my camera view of the Morgans.
Oh, and lastly, 1 week from today, new puppy.
Yeah. She's so excited. Even Piper's excited. Did you see how crazy she's acting?
She's trying to act like a puppy.
She's in the sawdust. She's in the nesting phase. She knows there's a baby coming.